Beneath the rolling waves of the Pacific Ocean, the Mana 1, a high-tech research submarine, starts its descent. Within its reinforced hull, a team of brilliant scientists embarks on an unprecedented journey. Their destination, the Mariana Trench, a realm of perpetual night and crushing pressure, a world teeming with unseen wonders and mysteries. At the helm is Jonas Taylor, a seasoned deep-sea rescue diver whose reputation precedes him. As the submarine ventures deeper, the weight of the ocean above makes the tension palpable. The crew, under Jonas's lead, dives into the unfathomable depths, pushing the boundaries of human exploration. Suddenly, the submarine collides with something lurking in the darkness, causing chaos and panic. The hull is breached, and the cabin quickly begins to fill with water. Amidst the pandemonium, Jonas is forced to make a heartbreaking decision. To save the lives of the many, he must leave his comrades behind in the compromised section of the sub, its imminent implosion threatening the entire rescue party. Over the radio, a voice rings out, a desperate plea for help from the doomed sub. Jonas, agonizing over his decision, ensures the remaining crew's safety, while the friends he left behind meet a grim fate beneath the waves. Haunted by guilt and tragedy, Jonas retreats from the world, vowing never to return to the ocean depths. He's a broken man, spending his days in a Thai beach bar, drowning his sorrows. 5 years pass, but then Jack Morris, a billionaire investor with a passion for the unknown, and Dr. Minwei Zhang, a dedicated marine biologist with a thirst for discovery, initiate a new expedition. They're accompanied by Zhang's fearless daughter, Su Yin, an accomplished oceanographer. They're exploring a theory that the bottom of the Mariana Trench isn't the bottom at all, but a cloud of hydrogen sulfide masking an even deeper section of the ocean. Their mission goes awry when a colossal prehistoric creature, a Megalodon, attacks their submarine. The situation worsens when their attempts to retaliate with depth charges end up killing the beast. But just when they think they've won, a second, even larger Megalodon emerges, swallowing the poisoned one whole, presenting a new, more dangerous threat. Their plea finds Jonas in his self-imposed exile. He is initially reluctant, still haunted by his past. Their friends are running out of time. Finally, Jonas agrees. His heart pounds in his chest as he boards a high-speed submersible, once again facing the haunting depths of the ocean. As the vessel plunges into the abyss, every moment brings him closer to the monstrous Megalodon, each second amplifying the tension that fills the cramped cabin. Navigating through the deadly dark waters, Jonas reaches a point of profound realization. He's not just confronting a prehistoric deep-sea monster, he's also facing his own past and personal demons. This mission is more than a rescue. It's a journey toward redemption and closure. Without pause, Jonas dives deeper into the abyss, his mission clear in his mind. Beneath him, the damaged submarine comes into view, nestled ominously on the ocean floor. Despite the foreboding darkness, Jonas manages to connect the two vessels, creating a lifeline for the trapped crew. Inside the stricken submarine, the crew clings to hope as the hatch opens, revealing Jonas, their savior. He helps them to safety one by one, his relief evident. But just as the last crewman prepares to leave, the Megalodon returns, its shadow looming over them like a dark curse. With no time to spare, Jonas pulls Lori into his submarine just as the Megalodon crushes the research vessel in its massive jaws. The duo escapes, leaving behind the mangled remains of the submarine. Back on Mana 1, the crew celebrates their miraculous rescue, but the joy is short-lived as they realize the dire situation. The Megalodon, a creature from another era, has escaped from the depths of the trench into the open ocean. Fear and guilt consume Jonas as he contemplates the consequences of their expedition. They've unleashed a deadly predator into the world, and now it's his responsibility to stop it. Armed with a plan, Jonas and marine biologist Su Yin, daughter of Dr. Zhang, set off to track and neutralize the Megalodon. Their pursuit leads them to Sanya Bay, a bustling beach filled with unsuspecting tourists. As they spot the Megalodon approaching the beach, Jonas and Su Yin leap into action. The beast is closer than ever, its silhouette a menacing sight in the clear water. Their plan is to inject the beast with a potent poison, but can they reach it in time before it attacks the crowded beach? Jonas plunges into the water, armed with a poison-laced spear. He swims towards the Megalodon, his every stroke a race against time. On the crowded beach, chaos erupts as beachgoers catch sight of the monstrous beast in the water. Screams echo as they flee to the shore in a panic. Amidst the turmoil, Jonas remains focused, his gaze fixed on the Megalodon. Summoning a burst of speed, Jonas drives his poison-tipped spear into the Megalodon. The behemoth roars in agony, thrashing violently in the water, yet the poison takes effect rapidly, and the creature's movements gradually cease, its colossal form floating motionless on the water's surface. Their triumph is fleeting. In a shocking twist, a second, more massive Megalodon suddenly erupts from the water, swallowing the lifeless body of the poisoned one whole. This new, more formidable threat takes everyone by surprise. Back at Mana 1, they rally their their collective knowledge and skills, concocting a plan to eliminate the monstrous Megalodon once and for all. Their strategy is bold and perilous. Without wasting a moment, they venture into the vast open ocean. Their bait is successful. The Megalodon, enticed by the whale calls and their strategic movements, starts to close in. Its gargantuan figure sends ripples of frenzy through the water. With a harpoon loaded with potent neurotoxin, they take aim at the beast. The first shot hits, but it only serves to enrage the Megalodon further. It lunges at the ship, shaking it violently as the crew holds on, their faces etched with fear and resolve. In a final act of bravery, Jonas dives into the water, clutching the poison-laced spear. He swims towards the Megalodon, his resolve stronger than his fear. With a swift movement, he slashes at the beast's belly, causing it to bleed profusely. Weakened, the Megalodon slows down and Jonas seizes the opportunity, delivering the final blow. The beast roars for the last time, its life ebbing away as other predatory sharks, drawn by the blood, swarm the dying Megalodon. The creature sinks into the ocean depths. Defeated, exhausted but triumphant, Jonas surfaces. He's done it. He's saved his friends, the ocean, and possibly the world. As they return to the safety of Mana 1, their hearts are heavy but filled with a sense of accomplishment. They've faced their deepest fears, battled a prehistoric monster, and lived to tell the tale. Gazing at the ocean, Jonas and the crew gain a deep respect for its mysteries. They've demonstrated the strength of courage, resolve, and selflessness, teaching us that our true battles often lie within ourselves. Yet the question lingers, was this the last Megalodon? Or are more coming? Subscribe to CinemaScoop so you never miss the latest movie explanations, reviews, and analyses. Thanks for watching.